We used to be extreme kids, now we all got mortgages. We used to be cool, now that time has gone. Get the fuck off our lawn.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to DadBodPod. My name is Andrew.
My name is Brian.
And this is the 51st time you and I have sat across from each other and just tried to entertain people on the internet. I got to tell you, it feels great.
That shit cray.
It feels great to be back. I love hanging out with you. I love hanging out with all of our friends.
Yep.
I look forward to this literally Saturday morning. I'm like, what are we going to talk about Friday night, the next night? You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's a lot of fun. I had a great week. I hope everybody out there did. Brian, did you have a great week?
I did.
Tell me about it.
It was awesome.
Yeah? That's all you need to say if you want.
Yeah, I mean, I brought Zayden to Monster Jam.
Oh, how was that?
That shit was crazy.
Yeah?
It was awesome.
Monster Jam.
Yep. And he
Cool.
made it through the entire thing.
Good for him.
Yep.
He's a little one, so
Yep.
it's loud out there.
3.5.
Yeah?
So I was proud of him.
Very cool. Very cool. What was your favorite truck? What was his favorite truck?
He's a Toro Loco guy.
Okay.
Yep. I'm more of a Megalodon.
Do you think there is enough material to do a whole episode of monster trucks?
I don't know. I don't know enough about it.
I don't know shit about monster trucks, but we did a whole episode on sports, and I don't know shit about sports either.
You know what's funny though is
What?
monster trucks. Like, it's very ancestral.
Oh. What do you
Like,
mean?
The daddy of the is like the original guy from Gravedigger.
Oh, yeah?
So now the son's driving Gravedigger,
I see.
and now the great grandson's driving Gravedigger. So it's like, I guess if you're born into a family that fucking loves monster trucks,
I guess.
you better drive a monster truck.
What's the point? Like, what do? They flip?
Yep.
They smash cars?
Yep. It's basically scored by the audience.
It's scored? People win Monster Jam?
Yeah.
What is the prize?
I don't know. You win.
They win. You win. Does everybody
Trophy.
get a little trophy?
Yep.
Cool. What is it a trophy of? A monster truck?
Probably.
I've got tons of those in my garage. What do I
Yep.
need a monster truck trophy for?
Yep.
Well,
Who
that's
knows?
cool. Hey, man, I'm glad that Zayden had a good time. Let me
He had
ask
a
you
blast.
this. What
Yeah.
type of boogers did he have the next day?
Oh, they're rough.
Yeah.
Oh, because,
Ugh,
all
all
that
the
dirt.
dust.
And, yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, they kick up everything. Yep.
Wow. Was it loud?
Yep.
That's cool, man. Moving on then from your week.
about
Well, I'm
Tell me.
glad you asked.
Tell me,
Listen,
tell me.
I don't know if I've made it clear to the Darmy members, but I had to play piano over Valentine's Day. And it was a harrowing experience, to say the least. I was under the impression that I needed to prep for a total of 40 minutes, and that I would play that 40-minute block of time twice, right, over the course of dinners, two seatings. Each dinner turned into 2 hours. Like, I played my 40 minutes of music the first time, and I looked up, and people were eating salads. And I was like, oh, shit. I did not prep enough music.
Yeah.
So between a combination of just improvising on, like, the scale and sight reading, somehow or another, I pulled it. Listen, there were wrong notes, but I don't think a lot of people noticed them, first of all. And I got a lot of people coming up saying that I did a good job. So I am going to take that win. What is going on outside?
I don't know.
Jesus. I'm going to take
Monster
that win.
trucks.
Monster. They're all gravediggers here.
Yep.
Somebody. Anyways, I'm going to take that W because I was real nervous for it. And that's the worst feeling in the world, is showing up to a gig underprepared. Have you
Yep.
ever had that feeling?
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever had to stretch,
Yep.
like, on stage?
Yep.
What do you do?
Figure it out.
Yeah.
And
Tell
it's
jokes.
it's hard.
Yeah.
But, yeah. You and I have that personality, though.
We could probably filibuster.
Right.
Yeah. We would just start slowly.
Happy Valentine.
We have a mutual that would be really good.
Yep. Yeah. Hey.
Happy Valentine's Day.
You
I don't know. Nobody knows what the fuck we're doing, dude.
suck that dick. What?
All right, shall we jump into the thing?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, listen, old business. We had a blast last week partying and just going over our greatest hits, but we met somebody last week that I didn't even realize that we were on their radar at all, but the algorithm came in and she was assertive and aggressive as she demanded content from us. Do you think we appeased her?
Half.
You know what? I'm going to agree with that because we're not canceled, but we don't have 1 million subs.
Yep.
So, yeah. Well, all we can do is just keep on keeping on.
I mean, dude, I'll hit her up. I'll flick that algorithm bean.
Great.
I'll do what we need to do.
Whatever we got to do.
Yeah.
If you haven't checked out last week's episode, it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of just laughs to be had. A celebration of the last year, so please check it out. But now we're moving on to new business. Brian, I have to go on a trip.
He's leaving on a jet plane.
That's right. A week from today, I'll be up in Pennsylvania seeing Mama.
In the cold ass snow.
Yeah, I'm not excited about that.
Do you have enough like warm clothes?
No. Fuck it.
Nor do I.
Yeah. No, but what I find myself becoming more and more nervous about flying in general, because, you know, it's not so much the idea of crashing, but it's the idea of passengers. Like, I feel like people are just bad on planes now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, the idea of flying in general is like this thing shouldn't be in the air. Metal tube.
But it's the safest thing you'll do.
I know. It's the safest mode of transportation, but people are not safe. People are idiots.
I know.
So they're going to divert us to fucking Washington or something because somebody had to take a shit.
Right.
I hope not, man. Anyway, so I was thinking maybe, we'll have enough time to shoot a short episode next week.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we can do an episode about flying, maybe to either make me more anxious or appease my anxieties.
Yeah,
we'll definitely look up horrific plane crashes.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. We'll do that on the internet, and the CIA will not call us.
No.
Never.
No,
Awesome. Let's talk about the state of the Darmy.
Let's go.
I don't want to talk about numbers tonight because I have something very special.
Yep.
I was goaded and berated into finally creating a TikTok. We have a TikTok. We're on that shit.
We're tic-tackers?
We're tic-tackers. Right now we got 4 episodes. 2 of them have done absolutely shit, and 2 of them have done like 400 something. I don't know. Listen, DadBodPod. That is our TikTok. Go check us out. Go follow us or whatever you do. I don't know how it works. I made it. I uploaded 4 videos. We haven't checked it since then.
All right.
So who knows? Who knows what's going on with it? Anyways,
It might be crushing.
and we might. There might be some money waiting for us. Who knows? All right, Brian.
Yep.
We have been on the internet for a year.
Yep.
Have you noticed anything? Any changes? Is there any hair growing where there shouldn't be or there wasn't at one point?
My left nut is a little more tender
Tender.
to the touch.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see?
You got the touch. Maybe later, dude. You show me later. That's interesting. We should probably at some point look up some symptoms about tender nuts.
Yep.
Definitely we'll go onto Google and type in tender left nuts.
Yep.
Maybe even a wiki how to examine my friend's left nut. we'll Google that and see what happens. But it has inspired me. We've been on the internet for a year, and I know very little about how all of this works. I don't know. I push a button, and for all I know, Nomi's in there making shit happen.
Right.
So I thought, let's do an episode on the internet. What do you think? Fucking...
Let's go.
We're talking about the internet today. For those of you that don't know what's about to happen, we're going to talk a whole lot of shit. And then we're going to do some games and jokes at the end. For those of you that does know what's going to happen, this is the history of the internet as I have found it. This comes to us from... I don't remember. All right, are you ready? The origins of the internet are rooted in the USA around the 1950s.
What?
Yeah, did you know that? No?
I thought it was the 80s.
50s, that's apparently. The Cold War was at its height, and huge tensions existed between North America and the Soviets. Both superpowers were in possession of deadly nuclear weapons, and people lived in fear of long-range surprise attacks. The U.S. realizes it needed a communication system that could not be affected by a nuclear attack. At this point, computers were large, expensive machines exclusively used by military scientists and university staff. The Elliott NRDC 401 was one of the first electronic computers developed by the British electrical company Elliott Brothers in 52, when machines of this type spanned 4 meters in length and weighed over a ton. These machines were powerful but limited in numbers, and researchers grew increasingly frustrated. They required access to the technology but had to travel great distances to use it. To solve this problem, researchers started time sharing. This meant that users could simultaneously access a mainframe computer through a series of terminals, although individually they only had a fraction of the computer's actual power at their command. The difficulty of using such systems led to various scientists, engineers, and organizations to research the possibility of a large-scale computer network.
Wow.
All right, so who invented the internet? No one invented the internet, but networking technology was first developed by a number of scientists and engineers who brought their research together to create ARPANET. Later, the other inventors' creations paved the way for the web as we know it today. Okay, I'm going to go through this as quickly as possible, but I have a timeline. Ready?
Yep.
Paul Barron, 1926 to 2011. Holy shit. That guy was old. An engineer whose work overlapped with ARPA's research. In 1959, he joined the American think tank. He proposed a communication network with no central command point. I don't know what that means. Lawrence Roberts, a chief scientist. These are just people. I don't want to go over people. I want to go over dates. Anyways, all of these people are important. Okay.
Yep. Sounds right.
Sounds right. The first use of a computer network in 1965, Lawrence Roberts made 2 separate computers in different places talk to each other for the first time. This experimental link used a telephone line with an acoustically coupled modem and transferred digital data using packets. When the first packet switching network was developed, Leonard Klenrock was the first person to use it to send a message. He used a computer at UCLA to send a message to a computer at Stanford. Klenrock tried to type login, but the system crashed after the letters L and O appeared on the Stanford monitor. The second attempt proved successful, and more messages were exchanged between the 2 sites, and the ARPANET was born. So there you go. This goes on to say things about packet switching and TCP. That all sounds very boring, and that's why we don't know what it is.
Nope.
But this looks kind of interesting. The beginnings of email. How about that? Email was a rapid but unintended consequence of the growth of ARPANET. As the network increased in popularity and scope, users quickly realized the potential of the network as a tool for sending messages between different computers. An American computer programmer is responsible for electronic mail as we know it today. He introduced the idea that the destination of a message should be indicated using the @ symbol, which was first used to distinguish between the individual's user's name and their computer, i.e. user at this computer. When DNS was introduced, it extended to the user at host.domain. There you go. This says the growth of the internet from 1985 to 1995. This is when they started using something called HTML web pages. There you go. History of the internet. Introduction of web browsers, the .com bubble. What do you remember? DadBod!
So I think it was called Galaxy Quest or something.
That's a movie. That's an awesome movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it wasn't that.
Okay. Was it Netscape?
No.
Wasn't Internet Explorer?
No.
Galaxy. I don't remember any space-themed browsers
It
from
wasn't
back in the
space
day.
themed, though. Like you could walk around and like go to places
Uh-huh.
and like you walk from one like house to another and that was a different chat room.
What was this? This was early
This
internet?
was dial-up, yeah.
You were walking around in dial-up?
Yep.
First-person view or like third-person view?
It kind of looked like fucking Minecraft now.
Yeah?
It was very simple.
Okay.
Like very pixelated.
This had to have been like through a computer software or something like
Yeah.
that. Okay.
I forgot what it was called though, but yeah, I remember we got that. We got a compact Presario.
Yeah.
Right?
With the turbo button.
Yep.
Yeah.
And my parents had to like put it on layaway or make payments on it. And the thing, nowadays it probably wouldn't do anything.
No, it couldn't.
Yep.
It wouldn't even be able to get on the internet.
Right. So you think about our phones.
Uh-huh.
This has like the potential of what NASA has.
Yeah.
Or had in the
There's more, what did they say? There's more computing powers in our phones than what it used to get to the moon or whatever.
Yep.
That's crazy to me.
So
Why do we have that much computing power in our pockets?
Yeah, so think about that. Like that time, that was no computing power.
Right.
Remember they would charge you by the minute?
Yeah, I gotta wait till 9
Yep.
to make my calls, so I get free minutes or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because everything was charged like, man, they probably made bank.
Oh yeah, you're right. They did do the internet by the minute. Oh my god.
Like if you had AOL,
Yeah.
and it was like 300 minutes a month.
Mm-hmm. And if you went over, it was like the same amount as like a long distance call.
So it was like $7 a minute
Mm-hmm.
if you went over.
Jesus. They probably did make a lot of
Oh,
money back
those
then.
early,
Because
the pioneers of the internet.
yeah,
Oh,
they had to have been rich. Because how long do you think they waited for porn back then?
oh, I know. I know how long I waited.
Yeah, but you weren't paying the bill at that point, thank God.
Well, if I'm waiting for a photo to download and take 7 of my 300 minutes just for me to find a nipple to,
Yeah.
to finally jerk off.
We got a problem there.
Yeah.
All right, here are some things I remember.
And then in the middle of it, your grandma picks up the phone.
I was so close. She puts her ear up to the receiver. She hears ring ring. What? Oh God.
Oh, grandma.
God damn it, Grandma. Here are some things I remember about
Yep.
the internet. Do you want to hear about them?
I do.
The dial-up sound. I was gonna try to get that like for the episode, but
Yep.
that's too much work. Everybody remembers it. Is it
Oh.
seared into your mind?
Yep.
I'm not gonna try to mouth the sound, but yeah, if I heard it right now, it would be undeniable.
Yep.
It's the dial-up sound. Everybody's listening to it right now as I
Yep.
say it.
You can't forget it.
Nope. How about AOL CDs? CDs that came into the mail.
Mhm.
What did we made a joke? Oh, today my email username came to me in the mail. That's
Yep.
not a good joke. Anyways, do you remember chat rooms?
Yep.
What do you remember about chat rooms?
Hooking up with every hot bitch.
So many bitches.
This is filled with naked girls.
Oh my God, there were so many naked girls on the
All
internet.
the same age as me.
They all were so into me. It was incredible.
Yep.
I'm such a stud online.
Yep.
We already talked about how slow porn was, but just to reiterate, it was painfully slow. There was no way, unless you had a computer in your room, there was no way. Like, you needed to set aside, like, the parents are at a 4-hour seminar. All right.
Yep.
That's when it's time to hit it up. Do you remember the first thing you ever bought online?
I don't.
No?
No.
It was either a camera that I bought from Amazon, or oh my God, the first thing I bought online. No,
Dude, I used to use eBay.
yeah, I remember using eBay.
Like, because Amazon wasn't even a thing.
No, it was eBay all day.
Then. Yep.
Yeah, and I would always just buy it now. I would never auction.
Right.
Never. I don't care.
But I think it was probably car parts because that was when I was like all into the Eclipse and everything.
Okay. Well, I definitely bought musical equipment online pretty quickly,
Yep.
but I don't remember what the first thing I ever bought online was.
Well, Thorogood Music. Remember that?
No. Yes. Vaguely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was another one that sold music equipment. I definitely bought music equipment too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Music equipment and car parts.
Hmm. How about, have you ever played games online?
Yeah.
Like, did you ever try World of Warcraft?
No.
Okay. Did you ever play Halo?
No.
What games have you played online?
No.
No. You just said
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man. Alrighty then. Do you remember MySpace?
Yep.
Did you have a MySpace?
Oh yeah, you know I did.
Did you do it up with the different
you
backgrounds
know
and
it.
shit? See, I never got into that. I was like, I don't know how to do that.
Dude. And you know what? I actually miss MySpace
Yeah.
because if you went on somebody's profile page on Facebook now,
Mm-hmm.
like depending on what mood you're in, you always had a song that came up
Yeah.
on MySpace.
Yep.
Give me that option again.
Yeah. No. Can you imagine? Oh my God, you're right. There was just music on MySpace. Nobody was paying royalties or
Yep.
streaming fees or bullshit. Like, there was just music on MySpace. Damn. People missed out on a lot of money.
Yeah.
MySpace was. Have you been on MySpace recently?
No.
Is it still a thing? Is it
No,
still
remember we
operational?
tried to look up your old band.
I don't remember that at all. I don't recall that. What old band? Nope, not on MySpace. Don't go looking for it. Last chance to try MySpace.com.
Don't you look it up.
Don't you look that shit up. Oh, it's terrible. Do you remember having, well, you might not remember this, but do you remember early Facebook?
Yep.
You do. Well, you got a Facebook to do your bar business, though,
Yeah,
right?
but I denied. Like, I didn't do Facebook for the first couple of years.
Yeah. Well, do you remember when Facebook first came out, you had to have a .edu,
Yep.
meaning you had to be in a college.
Yep.
Or you had to be invited, I think, by somebody in a
For
college.
the first, like, 2 years.
Yeah. Needless to say, I did not go on
No.
Facebook. I didn't get onto Facebook until 2010-ish, probably 2010.
I was probably around the same.
Yeah. And even now, like, it's the only one I have, and I'm glad I don't have like all the other ones.
Me too.
Because
That's all I have
even now I find myself spending too much time scrolling. Like,
Yep.
I hate it when I fall asleep scrolling.
Yep.
That's the worst. And I sometimes have the most fucked up dreams from doing shit like that.
And it's not good for your mental health.
It's not, no, because it's all doom and gloom now.
It's either that or like you run across the kid that in your high school that was a fuck up and now he's a millionaire.
Yeah.
And now you're like, well, what am I doing with my life?
Mhm.
It's not good for your mental health in general.
At all.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Well, hold on. Do you remember early YouTube?
Oh, yeah.
What was it like for you? What were you looking up early YouTube?
Like 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Was it on YouTube? I don't remember that on YouTube at all.
Well, we would go, you'd have to go, Reddit had a lot of that.
Yeah.
Or there was another one.
E-Bombs World.
E-Bombs World, yeah.
Early YouTube for me was unboxing videos of cell phones that I wanted, Transformers, and yeah, chicks twerking.
Yep.
Yeah, and dudes playing guitar.
Yep.
Yeah, not much has changed.
Yep.
Let's see. Do you remember how short ads used to be on YouTube?
Oh,
though?
yeah.
They used to be the whole ad was 10 minutes or 10 seconds. Now there's multiple
Yep.
within a video. It's a nightmare. Okay, here's a couple. Do you remember Napster?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember Kazaa?
Yep.
Do you remember LimeWire?
Yep.
Do you remember Morpheus?
Yep.
Do you remember BitTorrent?
Yep.
I used all of those.
Same here.
How many viruses did you get from all of those?
Not enough penicillin in the world.
No. God.
So I was smart when in high school, seeing that we had like a fancy computer.
Yeah.
You know,
With the
like-
turbo button.
Yeah. I would go on Napster and LimeWire and everything.
Big,
And
mixes.
yep, we got a CD burner. So I would charge people $5. I just like walked down the hallway and I'm like, give me a list of 12 songs. I'll have your CD tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I made like almost $1,000.
Wow.
Just
That's when you're a kid. That's serious money.
just flipping freaking it's like
High-rated CDs.
pirated CDs.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're the problem.
I know. Still am.
So, yeah, me too. All right. Do you remember when Netflix first came onto the scene?
No. Oh, when they were delivered by mail?
Yeah, but you still had to go online to like type in your shit.
Yep.
Yep. And then I remember when Netflix started streaming, like I couldn't believe that I could watch Netflix on the Wii because that had to have been 2005.
Right.
And you could still do DVDs at the time.
Yep.
But I remember streaming Netflix from my PS3, and my mind was blown. Blown.
What was this? The CD company?
Columbia House.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, by the end, they just gave up and
Yep.
started just sending people shit. I remember, like, when I moved into my first house, I joined, like, the Columbia House DVD club and did, like, I never paid a cent. I did, like, the month free trial.
Yep.
And then it's like SiriusXM. Like, you know how SiriusXM's like, we noticed that your free trial is coming up soon. Why don't you have another 6 months on us to think about it?
Yep.
That's pretty much what they did. I got like 3 DVDs a month, random DVDs a month for like 4 months from these people. Didn't pay a cent. They didn't give a fuck. They saw the writing on the wall. It was like, get rid of this shit.
Yep.
That's incredible. You just unlocked that memory, dude.
But dude, I remember my brother got in serious trouble with that
Why?
because he signed up for it
Uh-huh.
when he was like 15.
How did he do that?
Because they let anyone sign up for it.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
They sent free ones to my house.
Yeah. And they would just send you a bill.
Yeah.
So I remember it was like 6 months into his
Oh,
subscription.
no.
And he never sent anything back. So it's like every month was like 12 CDs. 12 CDs.
Well, I bet you guys were in heaven, though.
Yeah. I mean, no, it was like Ace of Base and shit like that.
He saw the sign.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But it did open his eyes.
To what? More Ace of Base?
Yeah.
Anyways, so your parents got the bill, I'm assuming?
Yeah. It was like $4,000.
Oh, my God. What did they do?
They called and said, no, you let a minor sign up. Like, we're not,
Fuck
paying,
off.
we're not paying you a penny.
Send it to collections.
And they're just like, okay. Can you send the CDs back?
Sure.
Gotcha.
I would have replaced them with good CDs.
Yeah.
And that way the next person that orders Ace of Base gets something better.
Bad religion.
Yeah. Oh my God. Do you remember? Okay, so we're getting into some newer stuff now. Now streaming has taken over completely, right? Well, how many streaming services do you have?
3.
What do you got?
Netflix, Prime, and Hulu.
Okay. I'm ashamed to admit I have Netflix, Prime, Hulu, Disney, Peacock, HBO Max,
All right.
and Spotify, which technically counts.
Yeah.
Have you ever done any Bitcoining?
I have a little bit invested in like an app through my phone.
Yeah, but you've never like bought Bitcoin from a market or
No.
anything like that? I bought a fraction of a Bitcoin once, and it was a harrowing experience. I'll never do it again.
Yeah.
Do you like Instagram?
No.
I don't even know how to, and we've had this discussion. I don't know how to use Instagram or be on Instagram or do Instagram.
I mean, if somebody instantly brings me a gram,
That's a different thing, yeah, for sure. We're on the TikTok. Should we make a Twitter?
No.
Have you ever been on Twitter?
No.
I don't know what Twitter is either. Yeah,
No.
This is getting easy. Have you ever been on Reddit?
No. Yes.
I've never been on Reddit except to find jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, never. I didn't even know Reddit was a thing until about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because they're not censored.
What do you do on Reddit? Just read people post shit and it's like a message
but they
board?
also you can find like stupid meme videos and
There's my question. Do you remember when memes became a thing? Like, do you remember hearing about what a meme?
I didn't understand it.
I didn't know what the fuck what's a meme?
Right. Yeah. I didn't get it either.
Yeah. Fuck. All right, we're almost done. Now the internet has transcended the computer, right? Uber. Right?
Yep.
And I know for a fact you and I have used Uber
Oh, yeah.
a lot. We have a couple of Uber stories
Yep.
that are great. You ever use Lyft? I've never used
Yep.
Lyft. Porn is not only fast, it's more widely available than ever. If I wanted to, Brian, I could watch porn while doing this episode.
Right. And we have OnlyFans.
Yep. Yep. I got an OnlyFans on the list. Yeah. Feet finders,
Yep.
shit like that. And now they've got Gooner goggles out.
Yep.
It's crazy. Do you remember when Radiohead put out the In Rainbows CD? I think it was In Rainbows. It might have been the one after In Rainbows. Regardless, they put it out online and they said, pay whatever you want. It was the first time anybody had done something like that.
Yep.
And people paid.
Yep.
Good for them. Now we have GoFundMes. We have Patreons, which, by the way, www. No, I'm just kidding. We're not asking for money. But be very cautious if anybody calls you asking for money.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard a story on the way in. This poor woman got scammed $50,000 because the scammers convinced her that the CIA, that they was going to freeze her assets, so she had to set aside. She wound up throwing a box of 50 grand in a white car and being like, bye. She wrote I forget who it is. I heard the story on the way in. I'll have to look it up. I'll show you. But yeah, that's terrifying.
Wow.
Don't answer your phone ever. Only make calls, and nobody should ever pick them up because nobody should ever answer the phone ever.
Right.
It's always a scam.
So do you remember right after the whole New Orleans debacle?
Yeah.
I was on the phone with Wells Fargo like every day.
Yeah.
Right. Randomly, I get a phone call coming in. I pick it up. It's like, this is so-and-so from Wells Fargo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to help you with your issue. I
Uh-huh.
was like, okay, what,
What are you going to do for me?
And this guy, no joke, he goes, I want you to go to your bank and pull out $10,000.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then what? How is this going to help my issue?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He was like, we'll meet you at your house when you get back from the bank.
What?
And I was like,
No.
no.
No. Fuck you. You want me to go to the bank that you're working for?
Right.
What the fuck?
So I literally hung up and then went to Wells Fargo, straight to Wells Fargo, told them that.
Yeah.
And they were like, what? Like,
No way.
yep, bro.
Anyways, the internet is a scary place. There's a lot of beautiful things, but there's also a lot of dark things. Here's what the internet is going to look like in the future, Brian. And this comes to us from, I think, Forbes. The metaverse and the immersive experiences are on the rise. So in the future, internet, digital, all of these activities will merge with the physical world to create realistic, immersive experiences. Brands, schools, employers, and individuals will operate their own virtual worlds where people can gather to learn, game, work, socialize, and fuck. The metaverse, a persistent shared digital environment where we can move from activity to activity with the same avatar, digital assets, and preferences, brings together technologies like augmented reality, virtual reality, and digital twins to create more immersive, realistic, and engaging gangbangs.
Nice.
What do you think about that? Now, we're not advocates or proponents of technology, but if we manage to stay out of the VR pool long enough for them to actually turn it into a place where, like Tron, right, where you put the headset on and now we are interacting with people at like a bar.
I'm thinking like Ready Player One.
Yeah, that too. Would you sign on for that?
It's scary, but yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you'd do? I'd grow my dick to a comically large proportion, and I'd go fuck some celebrity or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Paris Hilton needs it.
I wasn't gonna say anyone specific. Certainly not somebody alive.
Oh, whoops.
No, you can channel your necrophilia because they're. No, I'm just kidding. How about the rise of decentralization? This basically, I don't agree with this one so much because I think we're seeing a shift away from this. But basically, the blockchain, cryptocurrencies, and NFTs. I think they're done. I think that bubble has popped. Right?
Good.
Yeah, a cryptocurrency might come back, but I don't think the NFTs.
Not the way that they thought.
No. This one is weird to me. Body augmentation is the use of technology to enhance or modify the human body. In our current society, we're already altering our bodies, things like pacemakers, whatever. As part of the future of the internet, body augmentation will go further. Mojo version is developing AR contact lenses that position micro LED displays inside the wearer's eyes. Imagine being able to put these lenses in and see weather information, chat messages, or AR information about the world around you. See the weather information, chat messages, or AR information about the world around you. That's crazy. A special like spy lens. Would it also be able to, in theory, it'd be able to like focus your vision for you?
Right.
That's some cybernetic shit right there, dude.
Like some night vision
And then of course there's Neuralink. Let's put a fucking microchip in your brain and hope that you don't have a seizure.
Yep.
No, fuck you. Don't go anywhere near me with that shit.
Nope.
And then wearables, right? There's things like haptic suits. So like you put on this suit and I put on this suit and I'm in one country and you're in one country, but we want to like fuck.
Yep.
So then like we can feel each other's vibrations.
Did you see that episode of fucking Black Mirror?
Which one?
The video game one?
I watched a bunch of Black Mirror, but I don't know.
It was like Street Fighter?
Maybe. But did they have those suits?
No. So they do the contact lens thing.
Okay.
So the guy starts playing the game, and he's like, "Oh yeah," he tells his buddy about it.
Yeah.
He's like, "We gotta play together, right?"
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna shout out some Street Fighter name, right?
Go.
So one of the guys is Ken.
Zangief.
Yeah. No, one of the guys is Ken.
Okay.
The other one is
Ryu?
Chun-Li.
Chun-Li.
Okay.
The dude is Chun-Li?
No, yeah.
Okay.
So the two dudes playing, but one's
One's a
playing
chick.
Chun-Li,
Okay.
one's playing the guy. So they're fighting each other, and all of a sudden they like stop, and they just start fucking.
What the fuck?
Right?
I was joking.
No. This is intense, right?
Uh-huh.
The whole episode's super intense.
The whole show is intense. That show, I couldn't finish it.
Because now they like stop the game and they see each other, and it's like awkward.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Because you also sense everything.
And they know each other in real life?
Right, yeah.
And they know it's
They're
each
best
other?
friends.
They know
Yes.
it's like,
Yes.
oh, see, yeah, weird. So it's not like, oh, I've been playing this. It's not like, you don't have any money scenario kind of
Nope.
thing?
Yep.
Wow.
They're best friends. And so they get addicted to it.
Yeah. Oh.
and their wives leave them, and here you just see these two dudes just like fighting and then fucking.
That's weird.
Yeah,
That
it's-
whole show weirded me the fuck
it's
out,
intense.
dude. Of course you'd love it. You love that shit.
No, it weirds you out because it's too real.
Yes.
Do you remember the one with the chip where they could rewind?
Yes. And
And
he's like she's cheating on him, and he's
Yep.
like, play it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Play back the memory.
Yeah.
And the memory gets played back like at a dinner party with all their friends and family. No.
Do you remember the one where it's like her husband dies,
Yeah.
so that they bring Android shit, and
Yep.
it's like, oh, that shit's already happening.
Yep. And she like falls in love with the robot.
Yeah, but then she gets creeped out, and oh my god, can we move on, please? Because
Yep,
you're
yep.
freaking me the fuck out.
Go,
All
go, go.
right, it's time for segments. Most of our segments tonight, Brian, take place on the internet.
Okay.
So I have an internet-capable device.
Okay.
The first one we're gonna do is called "You Call That Racket the Internet?" When I was growing up, Brian, I had dial-up, and it was a slow dial-up, and I had dial-up for a long time. I was out of high school before we got any kind of DSL,
Yep.
right? So
My
I
mom's got DSL.
That's awesome.
Go on.
So I missed a lot of like it took me forever to see Two Girls, One Cup, much to my chagrin, as far as seeing it in general. So I missed a lot of those things. So I have a segment here, which is basically a bunch of shit that we may have missed. Okay, and I'm gonna go through them. And if there's one that you haven't seen, we're gonna stop. We're gonna watch it. We'll discuss it.
Yeah.
Some of these I have seen, so I'm not gonna waste the time. Like
Yeah.
peanut butter jelly time.
Yep.
We know that one. Charles the Unicorn.
Yep.
Okay. Every day. In this video, Noah decided to take a picture of himself every single day for 6 years straight. I think I've seen this. It's just like a time lapse of this kid. Panda sneezing. Have you seen this
Nope.
one? Okay, that was funny. Harry Potter Puppet Pals. Mysterious ticking noise from 2007.
Nope.
You haven't seen this one? All right, we are going to pause and watch this one. Don't go anywhere, internet. We will be right back. That was dumb.
I don't even know what. Yeah.
I mean, it was cool. It was catchy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, that was Harry Potter Puppet Pals. Moving on. Do you remember Chocolate Rain?
I do.
Of course. Do you remember Charlie Bit My Finger?
Oh yeah.
Oh, do you remember Keyboard Cat? I remember Keyboard
Yep.
Cat. How about I Like Turtles?
Yep.
That kid. How about Miss Teen USA from South Carolina 2007? Okay, we'll be right back, internet. Hang on just a sec. What did she even say?
Listen. You can either be hot or smart. You
Can't
can't
be
have both.
Oh, no.
That chick.
She can't anyways.
Nope.
But everybody just needs maps, Brian. That's all.
Maybe they can't afford maps. The people
What
in the
about
US.
Man Throws Shoes at President Bush?
Yep. Remember that.
How about David After Dentist? I remember that one.
Yep.
Is this real life? Susan Boyle? This is a Britain's Got Talent
Yes.
episode. JK Wedding Entrance Dance.
No.
No? I don't know. Yeah, I think you ever seen The Office?
Yeah.
It's that.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Of course.
Numa Guy.
Yep.
The Duck song? Of course.
Yep.
We teach that fucking
Yep.
song. Shakira's Waka Waka.
Yep.
Okay. Rebecca Black's Friday.
Yep.
Yeah, we know that one. Talking Twin Babies?
No.
No? We'll be right back, Darmy. That's cool, man.
That's cute.
Yeah, that's cute. All right, moving on then. Do you remember? Oh, man. Do you remember The Bedroom Intruder?
Yep.
That one was great.
Hide your kids.
Hide your wife. Oh,
It's
man.
raping everybody out here.
I used to vibe to that. That was a
Yep.
good song. Do you remember? Of course, everybody remembers Gangnam Style.
Yep.
What does a fox say?
course.
What is that one? Apparently, kid. Oh, and apparently,
Apparently,
that kid's so cute.
Yep.
Lady laughing in Chewbacca mask. Have you ever seen that one?
Nope.
No, neither have I. All right, we'll do this one and then we'll call the segment. What do you think?
Yep.
All right, hold on, Darby. We'll be right back. Oh goodness.
That was terrifying.
That lady, I thought that's going to be burned into my head now.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, internet. Wow. All right. Yeah, so that was some of the stuff that we missed, dude. What do you think?
Yeah.
That was cool, right?
Yeah.
I like stuff like that. All right, let's see if I can take us back to where we belong. Here we go. And that means it's time for the next segment, which is going to be called Let's Do Stuff. Let's do stuff.
Yeah.
In this one, I have this really cool website that we go to when we're bored, and it gives us a lot of cool activities. So here it says 21. We don't have to do all of them. If it looks real cool, we'll do it. Track sharks and dolphins and turtles. We can meet Jan in the woods. We can print off some drawings. We can explore live cams around the world. That might be cool. We could paint with some flames. That might be interesting. I don't want to watch a TED Talk. We could, what's the next one? Play Quick Draw, whatever that is. We could go back in time with the musical time machine. This might be cool. We'll come back to that one.
Yeah.
We'll find the invisible cow. So either 10 or 11, because that's weird. The invisible, we'll create our own background noise. We might do that. Let's do those. Oh, and then explore the stars. Let's do that one. That's 4 of them. Create our own background noise was number 12. Great. All right. We'll start with musical time machine.
Yep.
Cool. I click this button, and it loads it up. Open radio. Okay, we're not doing that because I can't install an app. Next one. In Find the Visible Cow. Let's see. Drag your mouse or finger around to find the cow. It's hiding and shouting. Oh, is the audio on? Okay. I found it. That was weird. Okay, now you do it. What the fuck? I think it's like hot or cold. Uh-oh. Hold on.
Where is it?
Hold on. Oh. Found it. That's weird. All right, then. Moving on to the next thing. Let's try to create our own background noise. Ooh, what are we doing here? All right. We got some... Should we turn down the... What do you want to do?
I like the rain sound.
You like the rain?
Yep.
Can we also get some wind action?
Yep.
Maybe a singing bowl in there?
Yep.
I don't... There it is. That's cool. What happens if we turn down the rain?
Singing bowl.
There's a singing bowl.
Ooh.
That's really cool, actually.
I can fall asleep to that.
Yeah. Caw, motherfucker! That's cool. Background noise. Make a background noise, Brian. Why not?
That's cool.
What's the next thing? 14. Explore the stars. Oh, man. This I could do all day long. So I actually played with this one to make sure it worked. And so what we're doing here is it's going to pull as far back as we can. And I think it's here. Yeah, so you pull it way far back. That's us. That's like the galaxy. And you can go all the way forward. That's our sun.
Whoa.
And you can very slowly, like it starts to bring everything into view. Isn't that cool?
That's cool.
And then from there, you can rotate. I know. I love this one.
That's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah. And that's all like Hubble images and
Yeah.
data and stuff.
Oh, man.
I know. That's a cool shot right there.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite ones right there.
That's cool.
If I'm bored, I'm going on this again.
Yep.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, the first one didn't work, so let's find one more. You want to complete a Rubik's Cube?
No.
No, I hate that shit. Do you want to do nothing for 2 minutes? That's a long time. That's a long time to do nothing. I guess that's it.
Yeah.
You want to send somebody a bear hug? No.
No.
That's dumb. You want to find the... Oh, wait. Let's try and play quick draw. We can try that.
Yeah.
All right. Anything with quick and draw, like that's me. All right, here. So we have to draw a candle in under 20 seconds. You want to try it?
Sure.
All right, ready? Go. Candle, motherfucker. Get that candle, yeah. That's good, dude. What'd you get? Draw a laptop in under 20 seconds. Go. A laptop? How are you going to draw a laptop? Whoop. Make sure to draw somebody jerking off. Nice job. Ooh, we should get a picture of this for the show. Do. That's really good shit. What are you drawing now?
A cat.
A cat? Little kitty cat? That's cool.
Oh.
Oh, shit. So is there a time limit?
Yeah, I think so.
You're drawing a bee?
Yep.
Okay. That's cool. Let me try. Oh, I got a violin. I don't know how to draw a violin. How do you know when it's done?
No, it just does that.
That's
Present.
done. All right, well drawn. Our neural network figured 6 of your doodles. Select one to see how it figured it out. Select one, Brian. Do the cat. It also thought your drawing looked like some of these. So your drawing looked very similar to these drawings, and that's how it figured out it was a cat.
Okay.
That's kind of cool. Also terrifying in a way.
Yep.
Cool. Well, what do you think about that, Brian? Was that fun or what?
Yeah.
Moving on then.
Yeah.
All right. Next one I got isn't as involved, but it is Wi-Fi.
Yep.
Brian, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's lots of stuff that just have Wi-Fi in it that don't need to have Wi-Fi in it.
Yep.
So I've got 10 of the weirdest things. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. The first one, a smart cat litter tray. The Lavabot is a mindfully designed, perfectly automated cat litter tray that also sends you a notification via the Per Song app when your cat does their business. How about that?
Who cares?
Do you want a text message every time your cat takes a
No,
shit?
no.
No, why not?
No.
Okay, moving on then. Smart snoring solution. How about that? You know what? This one might be quite useful. The Nora snoring solution consists of a pad under your pillow linked to a little gadget by your bed. Every time you start to snore, it starts fucking you in the face. No, I'm just kidding. It gently moves your head to open your airwaves. No more snoring. Oh, it'll adjust your pillow for you.
that's good.
That is kind of cool. Smart home fragrance dispenser. Somebody tell Airwick Pura is coming for their crown, because why simply puff past something nice smelling every hour or so when you can control it from your phone? Oh, that's dumb. It's like a Glade plug-in that you can make it squirt from your phone?
Yep.
Okay. How about smart deodorant? What the fuck?
No.
What the fuck? The Click Stick had truly noble goals. Through a clever dispensing system, the world's first smart deodorant aimed to dispense the perfect amount of product to ensure both user comfort and sustainable use. You can also set your preference in the mobile app to allow for auto orders. Sadly, despite 1,400 backers pledging $65,000, the Click Stick didn't get off the ground. Those people got scammed.
Yep.
Nobody in their right mind was going to put a fucking
No.
Wi-Fi chip in your deodorant stick. Come on. How about a smart toilet? This I've heard about. Kohler, right? Kohler
Yeah.
has developed a smart toilet, the Numi 2.0 smart toilet, with an auto-open heat seat and built-in speakers. You've got everything you could ever imagine. You can even personalize your experience and voice activate different presets. Also, it's Alexa-enabled.
No.
Alexa, text Brian, tell him about to wipe my ass.
That's why
Alexa, clean my balls.
That's why you just call your friends.
No,
while you're
dude,
on
I
the
want
share.
Alexa, spray my ass.
Yep. Give me the blowy.
That's so good. Oh my gosh. It's $8,000. Would you have $8,000? Alexa,
No.
give me a blowy.
No.
How about a smart belt? Oh,
No.
that's what we need. That's what we need is a smart belt. Oh my gosh, the step counting. Oh, shut up. All right, how about a smart salt shaker?
No. Why?
So in case, it's measuring out your salt for you. How about a smart stick? Have you ever wished your bike light would also be able to display lovely messages? No?
Nope.
How about a smart toaster?
Just fucking cook toast.
No, I want it on my phone. I want to be able to adjust the... How about smart... What the fuck? Smart flip-flops.
No.
No? You wouldn't do a smart New Balances, maybe?
No, they're flippies for a reason. They're supposed to be dumb.
Oh, what do they even do? Does it count steps? It must. That must be what their goal is there. That's dumb, Brian.
The only thing, all right, so I'm pretty impressed with the vibrators
Yeah. The anal beads.
that you can put in someone
Yeah.
and then control that through your phone.
That's cool.
Because that's fucking hilarious.
That is funny. Yeah, I'm trying to think off the top of my head of something that's been Wi-Fi-ified recently that has proven to be useful. Like, oh man, I'm glad. How did I ever live without this convenience?
Yep.
And the fact of the matter is, I don't really own too many Wi-Fi enabled devices. Like my fridge is a fridge, my stove is a stove, my microwave is a microwave.
I don't want them to be smart.
No, I don't want too many things smarter than me in my house is a bad thing.
Yeah.
My thermostat isn't even controlled by my phone. That's the way I like it. I don't have like a ring. I don't have any cameras in my house.
Could you imagine a smart condom?
What would it do?
Like
It would give you a sperm count for sure.
Sperm count. But if you're about to blast, it just tightens, so you can.
Or like fortifies itself.
Yeah. So you can keep rocking. And it loosens up, tightens. It's like a smart Kegel.
That's a great idea.
Yep.
DadBod condoms coming at you.
There we go.
We can open up the phone app. Oh, how about this? We'll make the condoms, but only we get the app.
Yeah.
So we get to control. That's crazy because then we'll be in control of the Darmy's boners.
Uh-huh.
Love it. Awesome.
All of them have to just be Andrew's face. Right on the tip.
It can't be your face going.
Yeah, no. I'll end up being the butt plug.
I was just going to say, look, we'll put my face for all the gay men.
Yeah.
You end up being the butt plug. Oh my gosh, does that mean we're ready to move on?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, we are trekking along. That means it's time for dad jokes.
Yay.
Brian, do you have dad jokes?
I do.
I have dad jokes. I can't wait to share them with you.
I do.
All right, let me get set up because, our dad jokes, they're important and we have a way of doing things around here. All right. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
You, sir.
All right. Hey, Brian.
What's up, dude?
What did our parents do to kill boredom before the internet?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but I asked my 26 brothers and sisters and they had no clue.
Baby, fuck you. All right. Hey, Andrew.
Hey, man.
What's up, dude?
Not much.
What's the difference between a peeping Tom and a pickpocket?
I don't know what.
One watches your snatch, one snatches your watch.
That's good. That's a good one. Oh, okay, you ready?
Yep.
My girlfriend called me a gullible idiot and said I shouldn't believe everything I see on the internet. I told her I don't have to put up with this, not when there are desperate single MILFs less than a mile away.
But there are.
There definitely are.
Yep. Hey, Andrew.
Hey, man.
What do you do when your partner starts smoking?
I don't know. What?
Slow down a little bit and grab the lube.
Good one, dude. Oh, my gosh. Okay, ready?
Mm?
This one's terrible. Hey, Brian. How do trees access the internet? They log in. No? All right. All right.
Give me another one.
All right. You want me to go again?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go again. The internet connection at my farm is really sketchy. So I moved the modem to the barn, and now I have stable Wi-Fi.
That's good.
That's better.
That's better.
Yeah.
Andrew!
Yes!
What was the last thing that Elmo received before leaving the factory?
What?
2 test tickles.
That's really good. That's got layers to it,
Yeah.
dude. I love it. Wow. All right. Hey, Brian.
What's up, dude?
What do Russians call it when there's no internet?
What?
Internet.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Andrew,
Yes.
listen to this. I was so bummed the other day.
Oh, no, why?
I finally found origami porno,
Uh-huh.
but it's pay-per-view only.
Ah, bummer. All right. Before I go on to this next one. Oh, wait. No, I'm good. You ready, Brian?
Yep.
Okay. You can never trust the internet. All the websites offer me cookies, but not once have I ever received one.
I agree.
God!
It's ridiculous. All right. The other day,
Uh-huh.
I was watching this really freaking weird porn,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
And there was just a fat guy crying.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He was jerking off,
Uh-huh.
using his tears for lube.
God.
Come to find out,
Yeah?
I was so high, I tried to turn on the mirror.
I don't really know how to respond to that one. Maybe we should have a conversation when we're done. All right. Before I go on to this next one, Brian,
Yep.
the main villain in The Legend of Zelda, his name is Ganondorf. Hey, Gan... Oh, shit.
Hey, guy!
Try that again. Are you ready?
Yep.
Hey, Brian.
Yep.
Why is Ganondorf afraid of the internet?
Why?
There are too many links.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Oh, man.
So this is crazy. Remember I told you they built those houses right next to me?
Yeah.
So I got the neighbors moved in.
Uh-huh. Oh, cool.
Yep. So it's awesome,
Yeah.
right? I met them. They're super sweet. And the other night, they just made a sex tape. But shh, they don't know that yet.
That's a great fun. I was like, where the fuck is this going? Oh, expertly done, sir. But they don't know that yet. All right, I've got 1. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. Ready? Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
I accidentally sent flowers to my friend over the internet.
Yep.
Whoopsie daisies.
Give me that one.
All right, ready?
Yep.
My internet is so slow. This joke is still loading.
Yes. We've all been there.
Yeah.
All right. Andrew!
Yo! That was cool.
What's the best thing about fingering a gypsy while she's on her period?
I can't imagine. What?
You get your palm read for free.
Ugh. God. You got another one?
Yep.
Give me another one.
What's worse than ants in your pants?
What?
Uncles.
Oh. You're not wrong, dude. Oh my gosh. All right, check it out.
So,
Wireless internet is like sex. You still want it, even if it's unprotected and in a public place.
absolutely.
All right, ready?
Yep.
On the internet, you can be whoever you want. Isn't it strange that so many people shit. One more time. On the internet, you can be whoever you want. Isn't it strange that so many people choose to be stupid?
Oh, yeah.
You got any more?
Nope.
All right, one last one. You ready?
Finish her off.
Okay. The main problem with the internet is that there is no way to validate most facts. This was said by Abraham Lincoln in 1865.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Good old Honest Abe.
Yeah, man. That's it, dude. That's the fucking internet episode. What do you think? Nice. Done. That means it's time for the outro.
Let's go.
You guys, if you're still listening, 59 minutes and 13 seconds, 14 seconds, 15 seconds, 16 seconds into this shit, we would just like to say thank you for hanging out. We would like to say also thank you so much if you have subscribed recently, if you've watched a short, if you've left a like of any kind, if you've left a dislike of any kind of engagement or interaction at all. We appreciate it very much. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all the 321 people, well, I guess 321 people that have subscribed. Thank you all so much. Do you have any shout-outs, Brian?
I want to shout out Doctor Who.
Doctor Who?
Who? Who's on first?
Okay.
Shout out the band Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yeah. Shout out and Wu-Tang Clan.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing
No.
to fuck with.
You better protect your neck.
Protect your neck.
N-word. Go on.
I would like to shout out pizza delivery drivers of all.
Yes.
We've both been there, and that is a rough job. I can't imagine it's getting any better either.
No.
It's got to be scary being a pizza delivery driver.
So I saw a meme the other day, and it fucking cracked me up. 'Cause
Yeah?
It was, I deliver pizza in upstate New York, so you get like the lake effect snow would come off, and there'd be 4 feet of snow.
Jesus, can't imagine
You're
that.
out there just like a fucking rebel, just don't give a fuck, right? There's nobody else on the road, so it's like it's like Mario Kart, right?
Yeah.
You're drifting around curbs and everything, right? And you're literally risking your life to bring this pizza. And then,
That's fucking pizza.
and then somebody's just like, there's no tip. Just like,
Thanks, asshole. As soon as the door closes, you take a shit
Yeah.
right there on their doorstep.
if I would have died on the way here and you left no tip.
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh, let's get plugged. All right. So, oh shit, this is new-ish. All right. So first, we're gonna plug our Facebook, DadBodPod, Facebook. Then we're gonna plug our YouTube, at DadBodPod, DadBodPod. Let's plug our TikTok. It's our
Yeah.
TikTok, DadBodPodd at TikTok. And then if you would like to leave us an email, you can do so at daddbodband@gmail.com. I'm letting the emails pile up a little bit because maybe we'll do like a big episode on that. But I do have a comment story if you would like to hear it, Brian.
Oh, yeah.
We had the wonderful pleasure of making a friend. I'm going to look him up, and I apologize if I get your name wrong. Johannes Brotbaum.
The Germans are coming.
Listen, we made a joke, a very terrible Hitler joke, and in English, he commented and said, as a German, that's the worst Hitler joke I have ever heard. And so I, being myself, very politely as I could, I commented back, could you please tell us the best Hitler joke you've ever heard? And I thought we had maybe caused an international incident because he texted or he commented back all in German. Right. And to be honest, I don't know really the content of it because I had to use Google Translate.
Yep.
But what I can tell you is he texted a series of Hitler jokes, which means that he was a good sport. He was a good spirit about it. So I'm glad to have made a new friend. I I commented back to him a Hitler joke. But again, I used Google Translate to go from English to German. So I don't know if my joke made any sense to him and his jokes kind of didn't make any sense to us. But we're happy to have met you, dude. So thank you, Johannes from Germany. Also, user HQ9PQ3LBQU gave us a bunch of smiley faces and heart emojis. So we always love those. Anybody that's ever left a comment, we just want to say thank you so much.
We
and
love
please
you guys.
continue to leave more because we enjoy reading them. Brian,
Yep.
do you have anything left to say about the internet?
One more thing.
Oh, so far so close already? Really? Okay. What is it? Do I know it?
I think so.
Have I said it before?
I think you have.
Multiple
Ready?
times?
How about on
Wait,
3?
have I said it 50 times before?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
On 3?
Yeah, man.
Let's see.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Dads Rise Up! That was it, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We will see everyone Monday at 5.
The
Bye.
interwebs.